It looks like an ice castle to me. It may actually take up to 90 years to fully complete. Aspects of human nature, our attachment to materialism. It's essentially like a mirror that asks you, what are you holding on to and what are you ready to leave behind? And for the white temple, he went with blue. I felt like we were disturbing him. Lavish, shimmering golden structure, which happens to be the toilet. And welcome to cat paradise.
Said, don't touch me.
This is what heaven looks like. There's so much action going on here that I even forgot about coffee. I forgot about everything. It actually takes one entire year to complete a costume like this. Creative city of design. So I committed the ultimate sin. Tough decisions ahead. I can feel it. We're a bit concerned given that we had a food poisoning incident. We don't like to be negative, but we want to be honest with you at the same time. So, good morning, guys.
Morning.
Here from another beautiful morning in Chiang Rai.
It's not really beautiful.
Yeah, maybe not so beautiful because it's cloudy and it's been raining all night. There was a huge thunderstorm and we barely got any sleep, to be truthful. So,
Yeah, maybe just 1 hour.
yeah, we're a bit concerned about today, but yes, today we're heading to the famous White Temple here in Chiang Rai. We've been waiting to see it for a long time. It's one of the most beautiful and unique temples probably in the world. So yeah, let's hope the weather is on our side today. Right, so we got here. It was a 20-minute drive, so definitely not as close as we thought it would be. And the taxi cost us 136 baht, so not too bad given the distance. So the entrance fee was 100 baht per person. But yes, this is it. This is the famous White Temple of Chiang Rai. And wow, what a sight. It looks like an ice castle to me. And I don't know if the camera can show it so well, but in real life, it's just so white. It's blinding white. You can see it's very cloudy today, so we're not getting the best light. I'm sure it looks much better when it's sunny, but nonetheless, it is out of a fantasy. There's just no words to describe it. Absolutely surreal. So this temple is actually not that old either. The artist, whose name I won't attempt to pronounce, I'll probably pronounce it wrong if I try, but I will leave his name on the screen, began the project in 1997. And he said that it may actually take up to 90 years to fully complete. How crazy is that? Can you imagine 90 years? So he considers it a gift to Buddha and believes that spiritual work, like art, is never really finished. And after his passing, a team of artists he's trained will continue his vision. So yes, he's currently still working on it. And what's interesting is that he refused any large donations. He even turned down millions because he didn't want anyone to influence the temple's message or design. So he kept individual donations below $300 to ensure full creative control and independence. But as you can imagine, despite being relatively new, the White Temple has become Chiang Rai's top attraction, drawing millions of visitors annually and putting the city on the global map. And of course, this has helped boost the local economy through tourism, art, and spiritual interest. Now, at first glance, the temple looks very serene from afar, very spiritual, and you wouldn't really think that it's that much different from any other temple, apart from the white color, of course. But up close, the more you zoom in, the more surprised you become. You've got skulls, you've got demon faces, severed heads, and even creepy creatures suspended from trees. So you can see as we approached the temple, we're greeted with these hundreds of sculpted hands reaching out from below. Some are screaming, others grasping, and yeah, it's a really terrifying sight. And they're meant to represent uncontrolled desire, greed, suffering, the darker aspects of human nature, our attachment to materialism, ego, lust, and violence. And this narrow bridge across the pit forces you to walk a single path. There's no room for distractions, symbolizing the focused, disciplined path to enlightenment. Yes, quite an apocalyptic scene if you ask me. And once across the bridge, we enter this beautifully carved gateway guarded by two fierce creatures, death, and Rahu. And in Buddhist and Hindu mythology, Rahu is the demon who swallows the sun and moon, causing eclipses. And here he plays the role of a cosmic judge weighing your karma. So this gate represents the moment of moral reckoning, where you leave behind earthly illusions and prepare to enter sacred spaces. You can see there are so many details, and the architecture is absolutely phenomenal. It's a blend of traditional Lana-style design and surreal, imaginative detail. You know, as surreal and shocking as it all is, walking through this temple is so much like walking through your own inner world. The chaos, the temptations, the distractions, and eventually clarity. And maybe this is what makes this temple so unique and unforgettable. It's essentially like a mirror that asks you, what are you holding on to and what are you ready to leave behind? And in a way, I can relate this idea so much to our own journey that we just started. We had to leave so much behind. We had to give up 99.9% of our lives, our belongings, everything that we owned, everything that we knew, and fit it all in just 2 suitcases, all for just being able to see the world. So yeah, I can definitely say that it's probably been one of the most liberating things that we've done in our lives. After all, we realized we don't really need all those things. They didn't really mean that much to us because we don't miss them now. We don't miss them at all. So we just went inside the temple and we weren't actually allowed to take any pictures or videos inside. We only just managed to get a glimpse from the outside. But the first thing that you see as you walk in is a monk sitting right below the Buddha, meditating. And as we were walking around, admiring the murals on the wall, I felt this discomfort because I felt like we were disturbing him. And then the next thing Mihai says to me, he's made of wax. And I go, what? And yeah, when you look closer, he is made of wax. But yeah, I really thought he was real. So yeah, very realistic. Yes, but apart from that, the murals inside were just as shocking as the outside. There were images of explosions, nuclear explosions, the burning Twin Towers. There were all sorts of fictional characters from The Matrix, Kung Fu Panda, Hello Kitty. I even saw an image of Michael Jackson there. Yeah, all sorts. It was crazy. And they meant to represent the chaos and the distractions of the modern world. Yeah, very shocking, surprising, but very creative at the same time. I think this entire complex is a real masterpiece. There's just no words to describe it. And there's probably no need for me to even mention that if you like art, architecture, photography, this is just a feast for the eyes.
This is number one.
Number one, even
And
more,
after
even the
blue
more
one.
beautiful than the blue one.
Yeah.
Can I
The
just
second, the blue one.
Can I just say that I've just realized? So, for the blue temple, Mihai chose to dress in white, and for the white temple, he went with blue. Was that on purpose?
Nah, this is
You just happen to have
no,
it?
just because I find this one clean one.
Oh my goodness.
But yes, this is my favorite.
Yeah, I think it comes very close to a favorite for me as well. I don't know, I like the blue one so much though. I really like the blue one too. I can't decide. I like them both.
Yeah.
I really like them both.
Yeah, no, this one, I think
It's a tough choice.
yeah, this one is a little bit more for me. It's more art.
More dreamy.
Yes.
It's bigger. Definitely much bigger.
It looks like ice, like movie.
That's what I said, like an ice castle.
It's
Straight
amazing.
out of a movie, out of a fairy tale. It's so, so dreamlike. Wow.
And I think when it's full sun, it
Oh,
looks
yes.
different.
I think it looks much better in the sun. It just all shines and sparkles in the sun. You can see over here, pretty much the entire temple is covered in these little mirrors. And so you can imagine that when there's sunlight, the entire temple just sparkles. They all reflect back light, and it must be absolutely fascinating to watch. So far, everything that we've seen in this complex has been completely white, except for this lavish, shimmering golden structure, which happens to be the toilet. And as you can already guess, it was intentionally created this way to symbolize the superficial glamour of materialism. So, wealth, the beauty, the power, and the fact that it houses a restroom is really the artist's way of illustrating that society often values things that, spiritually speaking, are waste. Is it just as luxurious inside?
I prefer look outside.
No, was it not
Nah, it's just
an
basic,
ordinary,
normal.
basic
Yeah.
toilet inside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just basic.
So it's not made out of gold, is
Nah,
it?
it's nothing gold inside.
Nothing? Yeah, I like the idea though. A big contrast to the whole temple. Okay, so it turns out that there's another golden building and it's absolutely beautiful, just like the rest of the buildings around the complex. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but it looks like it might be the art gallery. Yes, so that was the art gallery, but we weren't allowed to take any pictures or film inside once again. But basically, I had all these images of the artist, how he designed and created the temple complex. But I'm curious why he chose to use a gold color once again for this structure. Yeah, the entire complex is absolutely stunning. You just don't know where to keep your eyes. Oh, everything just grabs your attention, no matter where you look. You don't know where to look. Everywhere you turn your head, something grabs your attention.
So pride because everywhere it's so beautiful. Yeah.
Okay, so we've come to something called the Cave of Art, and we really wanted to visit this one because it looked absolutely stunning from the images online. But yeah, just when we came, they went on a break and goes for an hour and 15 minutes. And yeah, I don't know if we'll wait that long for it to open again.
I'm happy now.
Something else I really like is that they have all of these sitting areas for you to just have a little break in the shade and admire the temple. Right, so it's time for us to leave. We spent a good few hours here. It is much busier than the Blue Temple. There's a lot of people now. When we came, it wasn't too bad, but now there's a lot. So, yeah, do come early. It's probably the best. Right, so we are back in the center of Chiang Rai, and we found a very unusual and cute cafe, and you'll see in a minute why. And welcome to cat paradise. Yes, we found this very cute little cat cafe, and it's not too far from the clock tower actually. Ooh, so there's a lot of action going on here. But you can see just how beautiful they all are. These are probably the cutest, the laziest, and most spoiled cats in town. So, which table should we go for? Maybe this one. Or maybe that one. Hello.
He said, "Don't touch me.
Hello. Yeah, he
This
doesn't.
is my place."
He doesn't look very happy. He won't be happy if we take his seat. No. Hello. So we bought some cat food. You can actually buy some food to give them. So Mihai is just preparing it. But I feel like there's going to be a lot of competition here. Mihai, you're in heaven. This is what heaven looks like. Right, so our order has arrived. Mihai's not even waiting, he's just going straight in for the cake. What was that? Was it strawberry chocolate? This looks very good. We also ordered, well, I also got a coconut latte. And what was yours? Espresso frappe. And you can see we have an entire audience here. This one beneath me as well.
Competition.
Yeah, they have quite a variety of cats here in all colors and sizes. But yeah, they all look very well cared for and very loved, that's for sure. There's so much action going on here that I even forgot about coffee. I forgot about everything. I haven't even tasted it. It's gone cold, but yeah, I'll do a taste test.
Yep.
Good. Yeah, you can feel a bit of coconut flavor coming through. I think they use coconut syrup, but it's good. Yes, very interesting place. Yeah, we didn't really have to pay an entrance fee or anything. You just come here, you purchase something from the cafe, and you get to enjoy the cat's company. So I love the concept, but yes, next time I want to go and try dog cafe. You can see them all just chilling around, mastering the art of laziness. All right, guys, so we've been for about an hour here, if not longer. It's just so hard to leave. This is such a fun place. But yeah, so two coffees, one slice of cake, and some cat food ended up costing us 350 baht.
So relaxing here. And it's so much fun.
Yeah, it is. It gives you so much positive energy when you're around them. Right, so we've now come to the Hill Tribe Museum and Education Center to learn more about the hill tribes here in northern Thailand. Now, when you think of Thailand, you're normally associated with temples, with Buddha statues. You don't really think of tribes, but the reality is that Thailand is home to around 950,000 people, which are divided into 6 tribes and are scattered across 9 provinces. So, yes, they do make up quite a significant amount of the population, and they have quite an interesting way of life. So the hill tribes of Thailand are diverse ethnic minority groups living in the mountainous regions of northern and western Thailand, especially near the borders with Myanmar, Laos, and China. They have distinct languages, cultures, clothing, and traditions, and most migrated from neighboring countries over the past few centuries. But life hasn't always been easy for them. For a long time, many Hill tribe members didn't have Thai citizenship or access to basic services, and yet these groups have held on to their identity. So you can see in this museum we find all sorts of handcrafted tools and household items made from natural materials like bamboo. But one of the most beautiful things about Thailand's hill tribes is their traditional clothing. So you can see these beautiful costumes, and each tribe has its own distinct style, like a visual language that pretty much tells you who they are. And you can see the costumes often feature these bright embroidery and detailed batik designs, different hand-woven tunics, bold, colorful outfits with striking geometric patterns. And while they don't actually wear them every day anymore, they're still a powerful symbol during festivals and special ceremonies. And this one in particular over here belongs to the Yawa tribe, and it actually takes one entire year to complete a costume like this. Can you imagine 1 year? It's insane. But just have a look at the detail in the embroidery. It's absolutely fascinating. And it actually reminds me a lot of our own traditional costumes back home in Moldova and Romania. We have very similar embroidery styles. So in some tribes, women wear these elaborate silver headdresses decorated with coins and beads. You can see just how elaborate and beautiful they are. And we've also got these little house models, and typically each tribe will have their own design, but for the most part, they're normally built out of bamboo. And you can see some of them are elevated up in the air using stilts, while others are built directly on the ground. So they've got this display of the different types of bamboo that they use. So for the hill tribes, bamboo is more than just a plant, it's really their way of life, and they use it for almost everything from building homes, making fences, cooking food, crafting different tools, weaving baskets, and even making musical instruments. And they've also got this bamboo threshing basket, which they use to separate the rice from the stalk. And yeah, you can see just how important bamboo is for them. It's absolutely essential. Yeah, so it was an interesting experience. I didn't actually know that Thailand had tribes, to be honest.
I like it.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was an amazing.
It's good to understand different culture, different people.
Mm.
It's, I don't know, it's just
One of the
amazing.
best parts
Yeah.
about traveling, I would say, is getting to know all of the different people and their cultures, traditions, and yeah, they just bring so much color to life. And
Yeah, and your minds, it's open.
yeah, it definitely opens up your mind, that's for sure. There was the option of us actually going into a village to see one of the tribes, but unfortunately, we're actually leaving tomorrow. So, yeah, had we known, we would have definitely done it, but yeah, we just ran
It's
out of
sad.
time. Yeah, Mihai is very sad. um, but yeah, if you come to Thailand, especially here in the north in Chiang Rai, definitely something to consider. I think it would be a wonderful experience. Yeah, and something else I forgot to mention, the entry ticket was 100 baht per person, but you could actually redeem that for a free coffee or tea. So yeah, pretty good. Right, so we've come to the night bazaar of Chiang Rai, and right before the entrance, you've got these colorful little um, cherry blossom trees. They're not real, of course, but very pretty. I thought I would show you. So there are several night markets here in Chiang Rai. This is just one of them. They also have the Saturday night market, the Sunday night market. But today just happens to be a Tuesday, so we thought this is the best option. He has a wide range of handmade and hill tribe goods. So you'll see all sorts of handwoven textiles from the tribal communities here. We've got silver jewelry, tribal accessories, local artworks, and handmade bags. And they also have live performances here in the food court. So I'm very curious to see what they have for tonight. And something really cool about Chiang Rai that I just found out is that it was officially named a UNESCO Creative City of Design. And that's a pretty big deal because it means that the city isn't just about beautiful temples and nature, but it's also recognized worldwide for its amazing arts and design. All right, so I committed the ultimate sin. Couldn't resist the temptation. I had to buy something. I saw this beautiful white dress and it has such a beautiful light fabric. Oh, it was just too beautiful. And
No, I don't have nothing space.
we can't fit a needle into our luggage, so I don't know what we're gonna do about that, but
It's
I had
simple.
to buy it.
No,
Had
it's
to
simple.
buy
You
it.
need to put some in the bin.
Tough decisions ahead. I can feel it. Tough decisions. Yes, dangerous when you come to places like this. Very dangerous.
Not for
Leave
me.
your wallet at home. So we're just looking for something to eat. There's quite a wide selection of all sorts of good stuff. Lots of traditional Thai food. Once again, lots of snacks. Got seafood, grilled meats. Right, so we finally sat down. It took us a while to make up our minds. There's so much to choose from, but yes, we finally ordered and we're just waiting for our meals to arrive. เดินเข้ามาถึงจุดนี้ฉันบางครั้งคนเราไม่ทันได้เตรียม Hi guys, so our meals have arrived. We both went for fried rice with shrimp and a papaya salad. Now, unfortunately, we aren't very happy with what we got. We gave it a taste, and yeah, it just doesn't taste very fresh at all, and it has this very strange smell. So we're a bit concerned, given that we had a food poisoning incident not too long ago and in Krabi. So yeah, we're both very disappointed. So that's why I can't really recommend it to you, and there's no point in really me describing it much for you. But yeah, fortunately, not what we expected. So yeah, I think it's best not to risk it. And yeah. Right, guys. So we've left the market.
Not lucky today.
Yes, not very lucky. I mean, we don't like to be negative, but we want to be honest with you at the same time. So yeah, the food just, you could tell it wasn't fresh. It had a very strange smell, and yeah, it just seemed like it was heated.
You
It was
can't
just,
risk.
yeah, it was just bad. And given what happened to me the other day with that food poisoning incident, we just, yeah, thought it's best not to risk it. It did end up costing us 210 baht, but yeah, we're still hungry, obviously.
I'm so kind. That's fine. Can stop and buy some fruit.
Yeah, it is what it is. We'll just stop, get some fresh fruit, and call it a day.
And tomorrow morning, I make you one of the best breakfast.
Okay. You'll have to wait until tomorrow.
Until tomorrow.
That's the only thing. But now, apart from that, this is our last vlog here in Chiang Rai. Over the next couple of days, we'll be heading to Chiang Mai. So, yeah, we're very excited about that. But Chiang Rai has been absolutely amazing. It's such a beautiful and unique city. It's definitely worth visiting. And yeah, the temples were absolutely extraordinary. They were out of this world. Probably the most beautiful
Yeah,
ones
the most beautiful.
we've seen. So if you're in Thailand, do give Chiang Rai a chance. Yeah, I think it will definitely impress you. It's very, very beautiful. But I think we'll end this vlog right here. Thank you so much for watching. And if you'd like to support us, please give this video a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you in the next one.
See ya.
Bye.